Today on Stone Reporters News, Nigerian opposition politics is under renewed scrutiny as political alignment shifts ahead of 2027. Features like Peter Obi and Rabiu Kwankwaso continues to shape national conversation about leadership, opposition strength, and political direction.
We're reporting from Lagos, Nigeria, where conversation about Nigerian political futures are intensifying with growing debates around opposition unity, political movement, and leadership credibility. We're asking Nigerians, what do these developments really mean on the ground?
Nigeria's opposition landscape has long been shaped by shifting alliances, personality-driven leadership, and religion political interest. Analysts say this structure often leads to instability during election cycle when unity becomes both necessary and difficult to achieve.
My name is Adeoye Gabriel.
Very nice. Are you aware of the recent political developments in Nigeria opposition space?
Yes, I'm aware.
What is your understanding of the current political situation ahead of 2027?
2027 is coming. By the grace of God, we are going to know 2027. But what I perceive in Nigerian politics now, particularly the oppositions, is as if the current government don't want to allow the opposition to exist. For example, PDP. The PDP issue, the government is making all efforts to destroy the opposition, particularly the PDP. For example, they are using Wike against the other people in the PDP. PDP has been the government in Nigeria before. He ruled Nigeria for 16 years. He gathered many people into the party. But now, it's as if the government in power don't want to allow PDP to exist. As the PDP allow APC to exist that time, they don't want PDP to exist. Likely other opposition parties.
How do you normally follow political news?
I followed political news. For example, there's a journalist hangout. I used to follow at 5 o'clock. Politics Today in Shanes. I used to follow it. Ironically, I read political science. Okay. That's how I followed them.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
What is your view of Peter Obi in Nigerian politics today?
Peter Obi is an honest man and he's a transparent man. So we all know what he wants for the country and he has tried his best. So I just believe if we give him a chance, like we have given our president a chance, if we give him a chance, he can do something better.
Do you think individuals, politicians, or political parties matter more in Nigeria?
Individual politicians or political party. You see APC, PDP, and the rest party. APC has a bad name already. PDP has a bad name already. So, if Peter Obi eventually say he wants to come for the post of the president under APC, we will not be looking at him because, in as much he has good intentions, APC already has a bad name, and we feel they are jagabans, they are leaders, they are heads under all this party. But you see this new party that we've not heard of before that are coming out. I feel if that's why he's trying to use that. You see Labour Party, what happened in the incident of Labour Party? Peter Obi came out using Labour Party and let a bad ex enter Labour Party. But look at Abia State. Look at the governor of Abia State. Look at what he's doing under Labour Party. Will you say, is it about party?
How would you describe the influence of Rabiu Kwankwaso?
Like I used to say, Peter Obi, who is an aspiring president, has always aired out his view, what he wants to achieve for the country, and everything he wants to achieve for the country. But Rabiu Kwankwaso, I don't really know his intention. I just feel it's just like, in the past they have something like ceremonial head, just like a ceremonial head. Just like somebody who is hiding under Peter Obi so that we can gain the nod. But I feel the president is the one we are looking at. It's about the individual coming out. We don't care about who the party is. We want a better government. We want a change.
What makes a leader trustworthy in your opinion?
what makes a leader trustworthy, in my opinion? See, the Bible says, out of the abundance of heart, the man speaketh. I feel if you have good intention, is in your heart. So when you speak, we know what you have. Let's take for instance, Asiwaju said something. Asiwaju said, I'm coming, come what may, what they are saying, the insecurity, everything, they just want to pull me back. They just want to draw me back. But this is my second tenure, I must get it. But let's watch the second opposition, the second person who is coming out, that's Peter Obi. What is he saying? What's in his mind? He's saying he wants a better Nigeria. He's saying he wants something positive. So let's look at what they are saying out of their hearts. What they are saying out of their heart matters a lot.
Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome.
Good day, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Good day. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Please, can you tell us your name?
Yeah, my name is Stanley Heribo. I'm a journalist.
Why do politicians in Nigeria change political parties so often?
Because they lack ideology. At least if you look at the early politicians, now we will talk of the Awos and the Nnamdi Azikiwe, Amadou Bello, they have ideology. For example, under NPA, we are, I don't know if it's NPA, we are Latif Jakonde was a governor. His target is to house negotiations, and you can see what he did within 4 years. House was available, affordable, and accessible.
Okay. Does party switching affect your trust in politicians?
Yeah, if you look at it, because the party itself lack ideology. Nigerians now, they go after individual than the party. For example, I voted for His Excellency Senator Bola Tinubu because of his person. I benefited under his administration as a governor of Lagos State. Under his administration, I went to school almost free. I went to Lasu Tech, later I went to Lasu. My school fees in Lasu was 25,000. In the last protect, my school fee was just 2,500 because he promoted free education. You understand? When he came back to contest for presidency, I have no option. I declare in my house, you must vote for this man. Yes, this is the man that gave me opportunity for education. That's why I say that Nigerians now believe individually. Like for example, see what is happening. We have someone like Peter Obi. You know, people, no matter the party he go to, people majority go with him. They believe in him. Yeah, that would my answer to that question is that Nigeria now, because the party had failed them, now they go after individuals. Yes, no more the party.
Okay. Should there be consequence for frequent defection?
There should be. Do you know there is the independent national electoral law have law against it, but even the party itself, they are not. They are always emerge with crisis as a result of a lack of internal democracy. For example, they just, you see a situation, they imposing people against the will of the members, and when such issue, it causes crisis. Based on that, the politicians take the advantage and say, okay, there is a crisis in this place. The law say if there's a crisis, that the law promote, if there's a crisis you can move, but if there's no crisis, if you move, there is some judgment that even when a politician elected on a particular party, they camp, they are forced to fulfill their offices. But when they give a reason that there is crisis, the law favor them. Yes.
Is party loyalty important in democracy?
Yeah, it is very important. It is very important. For example, let me just give you an instance of the National Democratic Congress Party. You see, they are in their convention. As a journalist, I monitor it. The party say, okay, this term should be for South, while 2031 should be for North, and all of them abide. Yes, you must. You can't say, you see, as far as Nigeria is concerned now, there are no independent candidates. You cannot say you want to know. You must belong to a party for now. And when you belong to a party, the party decide. They do know that sometimes a politician can even, wake up and say, okay, I want to go for Federal House of Rep. The party will say, no, go for State House of Rep. Go for local government. There is very important in the party. If you don't look at what is happening in America, it has been, you see that although like Donald Trump, President Donald Trump was once a Democrat, but when he moved with his reason, and he has stick to Republic and all that, and yes. Yeah.
Thank you very much,
No
sir.
problem. Thank you.
All right, sir.
Political observers argue that Nigerians' opposition struggles are rooted in structural fragmentation, where analyses are often temporary and driven by electoral strategy rather than ideology. This raises question about whether an undefined opposition is possible before the 2027 election.
Good day, sir.
Good day, my dear.
Please, can you tell us your name, sir?
My name is Sachik.
Okay. What do politician changes affect, or how do politician changes affect your daily life?
The politician changes for their self-centered. They only know their own pockets. That is the only thing that I see in politics.
Okay. What matters more to you right now, politics or the economy?
What matters is not throw politics away. What matters is economy and security.
Do you feel politicians understand your challenges?
They do. They do. But they are self-centered in the sense that they are not helpful.
The last one. What would you like leaders to patronize right now?
What I want the leaders to do, they should throw politics away and embrace economy, security, and the welfare of the people, and education, and listen to hear the voice of the people they are leading, and portray federal character, not to divide and rule. Some of the politicians are doing now, divide and rule.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for having me.
My name is Temitope Afuakwe.
Alright, ma. Are you planning on voting in the next election?
Of course, yes.
Okay. What kind of leadership do you want in 2027?
We want the leadership that we love all of us, because the thing that is happening in the country, on my own side, I think it's love that lost. If there is love between us and the leaders, everything will be okay, because they will not want anything that will harm us, that will not be okay for us.
Do election in Nigeria bring real change?
Real change, as we can see, everybody knows there's no good change in it.
Okay.
Everybody knows everything is costly every day by day. Nobody can afford 3 square meal. Even 2 square meal gone is by agidi. I hope you get me. So let them put more effort for us to be relieved. Nigeria needs relief. We need everything. Government should look at it and do it for us. After all, they are traveling everywhere. They see how other countries are doing, so they do try as much as possible to make things easy for us.
As Nigeria moves closer to another upcoming election, the political alliances continues to shift and strategies evolve. But on the streets, the expectation remains constant: economic relief, accountability, and leadership that reflects the reality of everyday citizen. Thank you.
Stone Reporters News. Your story matters.